Greetings, YouTube world. My name's Catherine Wright. I'm doing my first video logging attempt. A lot of people have been telling me I should do this for a long time because I have opinions, which is hilarious because a lot of people have opinions. So I don't really understand the relevance, but I'm doing it anyway. Two things. This is attempt number 2 to do this video. First time, no sound. So I was just waving my hands around like a crazy person. It was very boring to watch. Second time, the video lagged. So, basically my Mac hates me today, mostly due to abuse, I would guess. So, bear with me. I'm not really in the mood to do this for a third time, but I'm going to do it anyway. The first topic, since it's kind of unplanned, is I'm responding to a video by Cassandra and Jackie, spelled like Jacques. You can look it up. It's called The Gendered Body. It typically discusses kind of like gender roles and especially pertaining to women on the college campus, and it also opens up a sort of a discussion of the gender roles my friend Cassandra sees in her home. She mentions that like her father is always kind of like this the manly role, like for instance he'll eat dinner but he'll like never do the dishes and stuff. And I think that in any discussion of gender per se, because another one of the complaints railed, it talks about how when like men basically like make compliments on the street and say like derogatory things like, hey babe, you're looking good or whatever. I think when we're kind of talking about gender roles and talking about gender in a society today, that we have to go beyond these stereotypical classifications of what the sexes do. For instance, in the minority community, I think the role that Cassandra prescribes as the male is necessarily the dominating breadwinner is already sort of compromised. Not, I guess it's more of an intersection, I would say, because especially particularly in African American households, the female is seen as more as not only like the person who should be like kind of the dominant figure of the household in a lot of cases. Like most African American households are run by strong women, particularly in the city I'm in right now, Pittsburgh. I think I read a statistic that 2 out of 3 African American households are actually run by single working mothers. So there's kind of this mixed role for women in this case, where they have to be both sort of the dominant figure of the household who doesn't do like men like girly things like wash the dishes, and sort of that caregiver at the same time, which is sort of a complicated role. And I think that any discussion of gender in this particular age has to go beyond these categorizations of men do this and women do that, and have to sort of address the intersectionality of it, because we've been having these categorizations for a long time and the system has just been allowed to sort of perpetuate itself, and we've been having these discussions, and it's not leading to any sort of change. And so I think that the sort of rising of new categorizations, kind of like metrosexual and all that stuff, even though I guess it's kind of out of style now, I don't know, I'm very out of trends and things, I think that kind of shows the kind of complications that are going on, but yet still these problems exist. So I think it's very important to kind of discuss the kind of bizarre, complicated delineations that go on. Yeah. Anyway, like I said, you should check out their video. It's cool. They were looking for comments. It was done for this group on Facebook of Jackie's called Caucasian and Indian Relationships, I think. They have all kinds of crazy discussions all there. You should go over there, say whatever you want to say, especially if you find this even remotely interesting. Yeah, I'm sorry if this is like I'm talking too fast, or if you can't understand me. Well, I'm not really that sorry if I'm talking too fast, because that's just kind of how I am. I kind of talk really fast, but that's okay. And I'm sorry if it's incoherent or all that stuff. This is my first video. I've only done one other one, and it was for the Hello Kitty MMORPG. I was applying to be a beta tester, and I got it, but that's my only other video, and I was really angry on that video. I was using my angry black woman approach to get what I wanted, and quite frankly, it worked. Well, if you enjoyed this, I will be doing this in the future, I suppose, if I ever have time, and it will be interesting, and I'll probably actually have a topic next time instead of just whining on someone else's work, but I probably whine on other people's work who are really popular so I can get attention, and then everyone will pay attention to me. Very malicious, I know. I hope you all have a wonderful evening. I smell like smoke because I just came from the Roots concert, and I'm really excited that it was the Roots, but it was really bad. But I'll get to that next time. I can just rant over about it later. I hope you enjoyed this or something, or at least had fun listening to me spout random nonsense. Alright, bye.